Hi, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111. Gonna hop right into your reading. This is gonna be love messages from the person that stays on your mind. This could be someone you're dating, someone you're married to, someone you're crushing on, or someone you're just thinking of. But as I always say, just remember they're love messages, okay? So only take what resonates. Well, that one already flew off before I could even finish my spiel. So it says, I miss your cooking. So for some of you, you used to cook for this person, okay? They're missing eating good around you. So you could be someone who's just naturally good at cooking, or maybe there was specific meals that you used to cook for this person and they've been thinking like, damn, haven't had that in a while. So let me see what else. Noticing how much you've healed is inspiring. So your person wants you to know today that throughout the time that they've known you, they could have really seen you at your best, at your worst, and now they feel like you are just so amazing. Something you've recently healed from, whether that was a situation you had to endure, grief, loss, overcoming, or even for some of you, if you went through an ending with this person, they feel like you've grown and transformed so much, and it's incredibly attractive to them. And maybe they don't always get to tell you this, okay? So I have major trust issues is here. They want you to know that they feel as though sometimes it's hard to communicate with you because they have a lot of insecurities. And this doesn't just have to do with you. This could have been from another relationship or just life in general. Your love means the most to them. So they want you to know today that they feel like they've never been in love with anyone else the way they are with you, and sometimes that could be overwhelming for this person. And ultimately too, it's like maybe they try and hold back from you. Whoa, holy, a whole chunk fell in my lap, but they just can't. So this is a lot right here. I'm just gonna shuffle these ones. Ooh, so it says, I wish we didn't live so far apart. So you and this person could live at a distance from each other. And maybe you haven't seen this person in a while. They've been thinking about reconnecting with you. Maybe getting you on a plane to see them, or them on a plane to see you. Or if it's like a drive, you know, I feel like it would be like a 3-8 hour drive depending on where you live. So it says, I love you very much. So tonight while you're watching this message, your person wants you to know that they have a lot of love for you, and they may not always say it, but that's how they feel. And they feel like no one else could ever take your place in their heart. They're wondering if you can love them even on their worst days, because there's times where your person feels like it's really hard to be a positive version of themselves. So this is someone who could be just really facing a lot of insecurities within themselves. And I feel as though maybe you've gone through things with this person in the past. So they're wondering if you have it in your heart to overcome those obstacles together, you know? But true love is really just loving someone for all that they are, not just certain parts of them that you like, right? It's accepting a person, flaws and all. So you could definitely be dealing with your twin flame. No matter how many times I see you, your beauty makes me weak at the knees, full-blown butterflies and all. So your person wants you to know, whether they watch you online a lot or see you in person a lot, every time they see you, they feel like you get more good looking. And this person feels as though they fall in love at first sight, or like head over heels every single time that they get to see you, or a glimpse of you in whatever way that resonates for you. They've never felt this strongly about anyone before, so it could be very overwhelming because, like I said, you're dealing with someone who's either very insecure or really never been as moved by an individual as they are you. So they don't know how to handle you, okay? They literally don't know how to handle you. They don't want to say too little, and they also don't want to say too much. So your person could be quiet a lot of the times, or in their head most of the time, even when you two are together. Now, if this is someone from your past or someone you never fully got things off the ground with, they want to make things right between you. So there could be some type of disagreement you had, or a situation that made you feel as though you had to pull back from this person, and they are ready to make amends with you. Now, this person wants you to know that they acknowledge it's their turn to make the amends with you, collective. They know they got to right the wrongs. And they want you to know that they still remember everything about the first time y'all met. So whether you met this person more recently or years ago, they still remember every single detail about the first day that you met, because they feel like the first time that they met you, you came into their life for a reason, and you truly inspired this person to want to go, you know, full force into being a better person, a better version of themselves. you had this like awakening within your person that showed them that life is truly worth living, experiencing, falling in love, and most importantly, to work hard towards your dreams. So maybe you are in a dream or a career that your person finds to be incredibly inspiring. You could be someone who's self-made, very independent, or even like in the public eye in some type of way. And if that doesn't resonate, your person just finds you to be inspiring the way that you view life. So I can't stop thinking about you here. What they want you to know is they've been thinking about you a lot today. And more so than that, they just keep thinking about you a lot in general, because it's easier for your person to stay in their head than it is to communicate to you. But they want you to know that they want to kiss those lips. They're daydreaming about you, and most importantly, they're thinking about the first night you met. If you did kiss this person, they can't stop thinking about the first kiss you two shared. And for others of you, it could be that they never kissed you the first time that y'all met. Or maybe you still haven't kissed. If that's the case, they often fantasize about what it would be like to have a first kiss with you. But majority of you, I feel like this is someone you have been with in a physical sense, so they daydream about it a lot. So self-indulgence is here. Wow, so interesting. So this person wants you to know that you lift up their self-worth. You make them feel like they're a valuable lover and person. And right now they've been taking time to heal that inner shadow work so that they can appreciate you more and appreciate themselves more. Your person wants you to know that whenever they're cold or detached from you, it's not you or anything you've said or done. It's just they know that if they have an empty cup, right? If they're running low on their emotions or their self-worth, they can't make you feel good. So your person's trying to make sure that they feel more confident in their own life, their own self, so that they can give you the love that you truly deserve. So you got to respect that. And whether you're dealing with the feminine or the masculine, this person wants you to know that once they get their self-love, self-worth up, the possibilities are endless. So let me see, pull a random. Camera. Okay, so it says reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, perception. So there's a picture of the two of you that you have, whether you have multiple or just one. There's one in particular that they always look back to, they've been thinking a lot about, and most importantly, they've been thinking about making new memories with you. It's like they want to have a new photo with you or a new memory of just how damn good you look. Your person also has a lot of pictures of you saved on their phone, whether that's the two of you together or just you on your own. And it's like when they're alone, they take the time to look at it. Okay, so 3 came out. I'll take those. First one says seduction. So your person finds you to be incredibly sexy. Attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, temptation, third party. So wow, in the past there could have been a third party that was kind of taking away your person's interests, and they are in regret. This person realizes that there was someone who was after them for the wrong reasons. Lusty, trying to take away your person, okay? And you could be the person that's really hard to get. So sometimes that can be intimidating to a man, to a woman, when you know your worth and you're not willing just to put all your cards on the table, okay? More often than not, people are going to go for what's right in front of them. And you didn't throw yourself at this person, not then, not now. So your person could have been tempted in the past by a third party, but they're acknowledging that that relationship was nothing but a one-night stand or a quick connection, and that they no longer feel that way. Wow, so love and grounding. So your person wants you to know they have nothing but unconditional love for you. They feel self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness when they're with you. And this is an emotion that they've never felt with anyone else. So this could be someone who's never really experienced real love before knowing you. It was a lot of like flighty connections, a lot of hookups, a lot of starting to date someone and then finding something wrong with them. Or maybe your person felt as though people always kind of found a way to exit their relationship. But they find you to be incredibly grounding. There's something about your energy that keeps your person feeling very calm a lot of the times. And more so than that, this person feels incredibly drawn to the way that you express love towards them. You're someone who is very conventional in a sense that you're traditional. So you could be monogamous. You're someone who, when you're in a relationship, you're all in with your person. You're going to be the type of individual, you know, or are already with this person, that you answer when they call. You're there when they need you. And they love that the most about you. They feel like they can really count on you to be there when they truly need you to be. So they do appreciate just the simple fact that they know if they're ever going through it, or they ever need to just like randomly reach out or be there with you, you are that person, you know? And in the past, they felt as though they were searching for love in all the wrong places, right? And it's not like this person feels like you're someone who, if they ghost you or treat you less than, you're always going to be there and put up with it. No, like they know you know your sense of self-worth, but that when you two are good, you'll always be that person to count on. But you could have also set up, wow, so you could have also set up some type of boundaries with them. So the blank card is my wild card. So when that comes out, that really just represents the fact that whatever's on your mind right now, a yes or no question, the answer is yes. Whatever's on your mind about this person, the answer is they feel the same. Okay, so go ahead, whatever you've been thinking about right now or question you may have, the answer is yes. You are their favorite person. So maybe some of you want to know if you're the one that they pick over anyone else. Okay, the answer is yes. You are their favorite person, and no matter how this person may treat you at times, like I said, something about them being detached emotionally or hard to reach, it's only because they are afraid of losing you or losing themselves in this relationship. So your person doesn't really have a middle ground because they've never experienced a love like yours. You've really changed the dynamic, the way that they look at love, and most importantly, you've really changed this person for the better. So absolutely beautiful. This person loves your tattoos, okay? So if you have tattoos, they love your tats. They feel like they're really sexy. They're like a piece of you or a part of you. So you could have a specific tattoo. I'm hearing like thigh or on your hips or even on your arms, something that your person really admires the most about you. They want you to know that they'd like to take you out for dinner, okay? Drop in the comments, what would you like for dinner? Are you talking a steak, talking some sushi, some pasta, okay, chicken parm? What is your favorite thing for dinner? Where would you like to go if they were to take you? And they want you to know that they will stand by your side no matter what loyalty is 100%. And wow, this won't resonate for everyone, but for some of you, you could be dealing with a tattoo artist, okay? Tattoo artist, super random. And if you aren't dealing with someone who actually tattoos, maybe they've been thinking the two of you should go and get little matchy tattoos, right? Like, say you're like your girl, you love basketball, your person does, or a specific sport, okay? They're like, let's go get matching tattoos, maybe matching numbers, the date y'all met, okay? Something, each other's horoscope, zodiac sign, something just to really show how much you really care about each other. So right now, this is exactly your person's issue. Sometimes they're all in and sometimes they're all out. This has to do with them feeling overwhelmed at the fact that they found someone so incredibly loving as you. And it's like there's times where your person feels so sure of the connection, and other times they are so fearful that you are going to break the damn heart. So your person is definitely focused a lot more on their career right now. This is their way of pulling back from you before things get too serious too quickly. They, before knowing you, were someone who, whenever they wanted to stay away from love, they just focused on work, focused on their career, kept themselves busy. Bookings, appointments, whatever your person does, extra hours, right, for their career. But now that you've come in, this person wants to prioritize more time for you, but just enough that they still feel like if they need to pull back, things get too serious, they can focus back on work. So your person is really displaying a lot of mixed emotions towards you, but it's not actually towards you. It's just how they feel internally. Like, they did not expect to fall as quickly in love with you as they have, and more so than that, now that they found you and the interest is mutual, they're like, damn, am I ready for all that, right? So you're definitely dealing with someone, I believe, depending on your age, would be late 20s, early 30s, okay? And this person's like, damn, I wasn't ready for that, especially if they're in their late 20s, right? They're like, I wasn't ready for all that this quick, and here it is. Here comes the soulmate. So here comes the sun. So also too, for those of you in separation, I kept hearing this song for the last couple of days, Something in the Orange, okay? Zach Bryan. So some of you may resonate with that song if you're unfamiliar, okay? Just really, if you're in separation with someone, it's like something in the orange tells me we're not done, okay? So this person feels like They could be pushing you away, but at the same time, something in the back of their mind or their heart is telling you or them that their chapter with you is not over. So this person could be thinking about you a lot right now, and they want you to know they feel like you couldn't get any better, but there you go. You keep getting better. So damn, your person's still learning everything about you. So different hobbies you have, things that you are inspired by, maybe different talents you have as well. Like, for example, your person could not know that you have certain talents about you. You could be someone who's incredibly artistic. You could be someone who's incredibly unique. Wow. So with this card coming out, you go against all expectations. You defy the norm, and you are a rebel in a sense. So your person feels like you are someone who could really have a lot of thoughts and opinions. You're extremely different than anyone they've ever met, but they love that about you. They love that you have your own unique sense of style, your own unique way of living life, okay? You are, wow, you are someone who definitely lives life for you and the people you love, and they love that about you. So Bonnie and Clyde, us against the world, dedicated partnership. So your person wants you to know they feel like you are their partner. Okay, partner for life, a partner. And this person feels so incredibly turned on by you. They think you got a little bit of a wild side, a little bit of a bad girl, bad boy side to you, okay? And maybe normally they promise themselves like, no, they're gonna commit to just like people who are just nice. Nice girls, nice guys. And then they're like, damn, that's a whole snack over there. So yeah, your person wants you to know the love that they have for you is real, and they feel like for your future, like you are their life partner. And this could be super overwhelming. Like I said, depending on your person's age, they may not have expected to find someone who they're meant to build a life with this quickly. Your person was still focused on establishing their own life, their own confidence, their own future. You know, this is someone who could recently have purchased a house or been saving up to buy a house, purchased their dream vehicle. Maybe they have their own business. For others of you, they could have upgraded their degree, right? They have a very good job though. I'm picking up whoever this is, okay? And yeah, this person feels like they are stable in their career life, but they want to keep pushing themselves to go as far as they can before they settle down. And then here you come in and they're like, damn, is it time already? So we need to talk about everything I want you. So coming up next, your person wants you to know that they have a lot of love for you, and they feel like it's time for the two of you just to get together and just to really communicate about where your relationship's headed, where it's been, and most importantly, what they can do to really kind of solidify your connection, because they know it's up to them to show you how important you are to them. And if you are in a relationship with this person, they know it's up to them to do a little bit more in your relationship to make you feel like important, you know? So if you're married to this person, it could be a renewing of your vows. If you're not married to this person, just in a relationship, they could want to get engaged or get you some type of a promise ring or something just to let you know that they're really serious about you. So they want you to know they feel like you two make a great team. You bring a lot of peace to each other, and everyone else around you can really notice that. So friends, family, whoever's around them, or you really can tell that you two just kind of bring each other that love, that calmness, and most importantly, that confidence. You know, when you meet the right person and you're like, you got a little bit of a pep in your step, you know, you got a little bit extra confidence on the job, okay? Or you'd be posting more, you'd be looking good, okay? That's how your person, people around them feel about them, okay? Since they met you, they tried just a little bit harder. They dress just a little bit nicer, you know, they push themselves just a little bit harder, and it's very noticeable that it's because of you. So social media is here, okay? Your person could have been recently caught watching your social media, and that could be it as well. Other people are like, so what's the deal, right? If you're not dating this person, they're like, okay, so you're gonna ask him out, what's going on? So roses, they would love to buy you roses. You or them could also have a rose tattoo. And final messages. Says, in case I haven't told you lately how important you are to me, I just want to remind you, you mean everything. So They know it's up to them, and they want you to also know that they love every single thing about you, especially your body. So you turn them on at night and day. Hope you have a good night.